Hello, Flosstube world. This is James, the PH teacher, and welcome to Flosstube number 3. For those who are new here, I will be talking about cross-stitching. And for those who have watched my previous video and came back here on this video, welcome back and thank you very much. I would like to thank for those who have subscribed my channel, and for those who haven't yet subscribed, please press the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for updates of my cross-stitch journey. First, I would like to make shout outs to some of the Flosstubers here in YouTube. We have Anastasia Neko. Thank you very much, Anastasia, for including me on one of her posts in Instagram, the Common Fred Stitcher post. She included me on the new Flosstubers that she had been watching that time. Thank you very much, Anastasia. And then another shout out to Gail Phillips. Uh, Thank you very much, Gail, for making a shout out to me. And I hope you are doing fine and okay. Another Flosstuber that I want to make a shout out is Abby Bella Stitch. I've watched her whip parade this year and she has 92 whips. Wow, so many whips. And I've also watched her first Flosstube video, and she has been making videos since 2016. Wow, so long. Lastly, I would like to thank these following Flosstubers that I have been watching. Thank you for your kind and appreciative comments about my whips and my video, and also for being supportive and giving me encouragement in doing more Flosstube videos. Thank you very much to Liz R. She is a fellow Filipino Flosstuber. Mischievous Stitches, Nina Hobsite, Flossabilities, Cassie Joe Stitches, Frosty X Stitch, of course, DZ Stitcher, thank you, Darren. Creatively Yours, one of the Stitchketeers, Ladybird Stitcher, also Nicola Simply a Stitcher, Angela the Ada Lover, and lastly, Yas Stitch. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to life updates. So last August 16 was the start of class here in our country. We don't have face-to-face classes. We meet students online via Zoom meetings, and uh, we have series of orientations to the students about academic guidelines as well as the subjects orientation as well as the things they need to prepare for the school year. And then this week we started our regular classes. Last August 19 I got my first dose of vaccine, Moderna vaccine, and before that I was worried because of the Delta variant spreading across the country here in the Philippines, and um, we are required to go to our workplace twice a week, and I have no car and I use public transport to go to our workplace. And uh, fortunately, uh, I will be completing my vaccination next month, so I am now a bit confident in traveling to my workplace, even if I know that we can still be infected in with the virus. So let's go now to my whips. So let's talk about first uh, my full coverage whips. So whip number 1, which is my secret whip on, I've worked this one for 2 days and I've added 737 stitches and now has a total uh, of 27,769 stitches with 27.88 complete. So as you have heard on my previous video, I cannot show it. Next whip is the mini sunset in Venice, designed by Dominic Davison, charted by Heaven and Earth Design, and this is the picture of uh, what it looks like when it is finished. This is the picture the last time you saw it. This is where I am right now. Okay, so I already finished the missing parts here, and then this time I am now starting on the next 5 columns. And then after I finish this part, I will be going here, so another 4 columns, and then another batch of 4 columns here, and then after that one I will go down below. So I plan to finish this one next month, but I don't know if I can finish this one next month, so maybe I will extend it until October. Okay, because I have been working this one for only 4 days and I have managed to stitch this one less than 2,000 stitches, and if I can finish this one on September, so I need to have at least 4 to 5,000 stitches a week. Okay, so I don't know if I can uh, make that number of stitches since I have been doing other whips. My next full coverage whip is Bird Garden by Aimee Stewart, another Heaven and Earth Design chart, and I've 18 count, I've stitched this one on 18 count Eta 1 by 1 full cross, and here's the picture of what it looks like when it is finished. Here's the picture the last time you saw it. This is where I am right now with this project. Okay, so I managed to complete the leaf part, and I love the background. And Jemima, the rocking stitcher, started this one, and she started on the other side, on the right side, and this is on the left side of the chart. So I've sent a picture of my update of this project on Instagram. So I've worked this one for 2 days and added to 1,818 stitches and has now 5,539 stitches, and it is 1.58% complete. The initial plan is to make another 1% completion, but I only managed to do half of it. The reason is I started 2 new full coverage projects. So here are my 2 new starts. First one is another Aimee Stewart design. It is Beachcombers Bounty. I stitched it last August. I started this one last August 21. So here is the update. Okay. I managed to stitch it. I managed to stitch 1181 stitches and has now 0.36%. What I love about this pattern is it is very colorful, although it has many objects on the picture on the pattern, but uh, the color itself, the colors on the patterns are a bit vibrant and very nice to see, especially the blue ones, the sea. Another is this one is from Michael Hayes. It is called Awakening. So this I started this one August 22. So mostly black and the 500 number, 500 Fred number. So total stitches is 1046 stitches, now has 0.44%. So I love Michael Hayes pieces. So those are my full coverage projects. So now I have 5 full coverage projects. So my 2 new starts, maybe I'll be working those on the later part of the month of September. I need to focus more on the mini sunset in Venice so that it will be finished hopefully in September or by October. So next are my non-full coverage projects. So let's start with Bouquet of Flowers from DMC Inspiration, DMC Philippines. So here's the picture of what it looks like when it is finished. And here's the picture of what you have seen the last on the last video. And this is where I am right now with this project. So I added the 3 petals here, here, and here. Next is Bouquet of Anemone. So here's the picture of the project when it is finished, and here's the picture of what you have seen on the last video. And this is where I am with this whip. So I have a bit of a big progress on this whip. So the last time you saw it is this one only, and then I stitched this one for 2 days. So mostly colored blues and green. The last whip is the Bella Filipina design, which is Rosa Mystica. So here's the picture of the finish when it is finished, and here's the picture the last time you saw it. And here is now the update of my stitching of this project. So I stitched the half of the arc with flowers on it. So when I stitched this one, I memorized the 5 colors as well as the metallic thread. So there is a metallic thread that I have stitched. This is designed by Aldrin J. Parilla. So I purchased another set of DMC inspiration patterns, DMC Philippines. On the previous video, you have seen the moon patterns as well as the flowers and succulents patterns. So this time, I will share to you another patterns. We have the fruit patterns. So the first one is blueberries. Another fruit pattern is apples. And then we also have peaches. And then the last one for the fruit patterns is oranges. So these are full coverage patterns. The background is also stitched with floss number 3774. But if I will be doing this one, maybe I'll be purchasing a fabric that is a bit similar color with 3774. I love this new sets of patterns. Another is we have this one, the Monarca Birds. And then the last pattern from the no, I still have another patterns. We have the Bauer Birds. Then We have flower scenery. This is a full coverage. Also the birds are full coverage with half stitches. And this is the last DMC inspiration patterns that I've purchased. Stairway, another full coverage pattern. So again, I am not paid by DMC Philippines to show this one. I've purchased this one because I've liked the design of the patterns. And the last one, if you have been looking on my Instagram post, I posted a Mirabilia sign there, and I have purchased my first Mirabilia chart. So this is my first Mirabilia chart. This is Aphrodite. So once I started cross-stitching last April, I dreamed to stitch a Mirabilia design pattern. So included also on the, aside from the pattern, as I have purchased a 32 count fabric, Belfast fabric. This is a Precut fabric, and I forgot the color name of the fabric. This is 32 count, so I'll be using this one in my Mirabilia chart. And then I also have my embellishment packs for the Aphrodite Mermaid, and also the Chronic threads, metallic threads. So the lacking are my floss threads. So I've already ordered this one. Maybe next week it will be delivered, and I don't know if I will be starting this one on the first half of the September, or maybe on the second half of September. I don't know, because based on experience on my whips on this month, I changed a lot on what project should I stitch. So maybe in September, I don't know if I will include this one on my stitching. So thank you everyone for watching my video. I do hope that you enjoyed my progress of my whips as well as my hauls, and I do hope that you'll be watching my next video in 2 weeks. So it's already raining here, and thank you very much, and happy stitching everyone. Bye.